Hi, my name's Carly Armstrong. I'm a filmmaker from Sunderland and I'm a proud Mackem. What I love about Sunderland is the people, the places, the culture, its identity. I'm really keen on helping to create that identity on screen and also just our identity as a whole to differentiate us from the rest of the region. I studied film and TV production at Sunderland Uni and I got a first class degree. Without that course and without the lecturers teaching me and doing what they did to get me to where I am today, I wouldn't be working in film and TV. So I'm really grateful of everything that Sunderland Uni has given me. I think it's important to start small and not really kind of put expectations on yourself in like, oh, I'm going to be this in this amount of time, because I think if you start off with realistic goals, like for me it was when I started out, I was a runner on like kids shows and on soaps and on like sort of low budget feature films, worked my way up to then working on like major motion pictures like Mission Impossible and Adolescence and like really cool shows. And now I'm kind of really sort of emerging as a film producer from Sunderland, and it's really cool, it's really exciting, but also still involved in developing TV shows with other people and working in the industry. So it's a really exciting time to you know, be from Sunderland and also be working and trying to make things in Sunderland as well. What makes me proud of being Mackem? Well, I just think I know everybody in the North East has got grit and resilience, but I just think coming from Sunderland, we've had such hardship and we've had such austerity and we've kind of been left behind for a long time. And I just think we've got that constant perseverance, even in the football, like we never give up. We're literally, every time we get knocked back or knocked down, we fight, just fight to survive. And it's that survival instinct that we've all got, and we all go to the match and we all celebrate the same goal, which is like Sunderland doing well, and it's that community spirit. And obviously we've got the best fans in the world and we've got the best club in the world, so that's why I love Sunderland.